Whoa, what time is it? It's time to look at plays. Stick around. Hey everybody, it's Greg with abetterofficial.com, where we craft video to help basketball officials get better and to take control of their officiating career. Something we're going to do throughout the season is have play review, and we're going to look at plays. And we're going to start with this play right here. Fairly certain most people have seen the play all over Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and the news. A heinous act. No place in the game for this kind of activity, obviously. But we're going to look at the play and see what we can learn from it. Not from this short, cropped view that may give an impression the officials were inattentive, but the larger view. And we're just going to take a look and see how we can get better based on the performance of this crew. All right, here's our scenario. It's a 10-point game, 3 minutes remaining in the game. The offending player on the flagrant foul apparently has a technical foul previously in the game. These are the variables that we know. Positioning by the crew, fantastic. Trail's working low, non-competitive matchup. This is all good. Center receives the play, has an excellent look on the play. Lead initiates rotation, but let's watch the center official. Right? How are we describing this look? Right here. Can we see the feet of the players? Can we see what that swipe, whether it produced contact? The answer is no. Right? We've accepted something less than an open look on the play. Transition. Right? So we have a block charge scenario, a pass and crash in the lane, deemed incidental. So on that little cropped video from Facebook, Instagram, looks like maybe our trail official is inattentive on this play. He is all over this play. Clear. Upgrade. Flagrant. Right? We haven't tossed the player yet. Okay? So let's go back and look at our positioning as a crew on the initial play. Right? We got a lead in great shape. Center's in great shape. We have this potential pass crash in here. Right? So this is going to draw the attention. The lead official, it comes to a pinched position as he should on this play. Incidental contact is ruled. We have a player running at a three-point shooter, something we always have to be aware of. Oftentimes players don't have body control, etc. We need to stay with our shooters. Wow. Horrible. Horrible. We're going to mark, score, foul. No doubt. Good. Now we're going to get together as a crew. Right? So whenever we have atypical plays that we're going to have upgrade and possible consequences, this crew does not have a monitor available to them. Okay? So it's a lot like high school, where all we have is the information we have between the officials and our officiating crew. Okay? So we are going to have a conference about this play and determine exactly what we've got. Okay, so our first order of business is to send the teams to their benches. Let's get them in their bench areas so that we don't have to deal with them anymore. This crew doesn't do that super effectively. Okay, and so again, we're looking for things that we can take away for in our game, right? Let's get the teams to their benches so we don't have to deal with anything. We can talk together as a crew. We've got the ball. This is good. We have a ruling on the floor. This is good. And we're going to confer, right? We have a coach. No. We're going to confer. We're going to come up with a ruling, okay, which is fantastic. But let's get these players here back to their bench area, okay, so we don't have to worry about them leaking in or listening in or whatever. And let's take our meeting as a crew to the division line, because what's going to happen next, right? What are we going to do? We're going to get coaches together. Where are we going to get them together? We're going to get them together here, right? So let's just think through the scenario so that when we're confronted with it, we can do a better job. Okay, now the officials confer, right? Here's what I'd want from my crew, is I want us all involved, right? We've got a third official who's letting the two, I assume the taller official is the R, the crew chief on the game. That's an assumption on my part. I want to have a conference between the three of us so that we understand exactly what we have. Because we had possible dead ball contact, right? That may be something different. Like in a high school game, if the ball had entered the basket and we have dead ball contact, that's going to be a technical foul, not a personal foul, okay? In this instance, obviously, we have contact that is violent or savage in nature. So we are definitely have a flagrant foul. Okay, but we have variables that we need to piece together as a crew. And that's always critical. And we can't be too pedantic in that we're going to cover all the factors of the play, because we want our ruling to be 100% accurate. What the penalty is, how we're going to administer the penalty, and how we're going to resume play after that. These are the variables we want. All right, so we have an official putting his arm around the other official. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't like it. I don't like the optics, right? So the way that we're working here as a crew, I'd prefer that we were here and we were having a conversation between all officials, and it was between peers, all equal. All right, so we have an extended conversation. Again, we're managing players, right? Let's get them into their bench area to start, and nobody's leaving until we are done, until we have a ruling. All right, now we have a ruling, and we're going to present it to the coaches. But what's missing is missing the calling official, right? So he's the R on the game, fantastic. But let's have a second official over so we have a witness, right? We know how the conversation went, who said what, etc. We want to make this call. We want to communicate to the coaches the ruling with the calling official and the R present. So many takeaways from this play. Now I want to go back to the center position on the missed foul on the rake across the elbow, right? I want to compare that to another play that was viral for other reasons. Play with James Harden. People considering it a travel. Is this a travel? People love to pick apart traveling in the NBA. NBA has different traveling rules than us at lower levels, obviously, and it's always fascinating. But the thing about this clip is not whether it's traveling or not. It's the positioning of the center/new trail official. And let's take a look at that. Right? This is phenomenal display of a textbook approach to a play like this, right? Harden moves to his right, and the official knows to keep an open look, he has got to get lower. And lower still. He checks the feet for the three-point line. He looks up top for elbow contact. He looks at the feet to see if there's the lower body contact by the defender. And then, and only then, right, we're going to mark the three-pointer, but scoring the three-pointer is not our number one objective. Officiating the play is our number one objective. We've got other officials to help us if the ball goes in the basket, etc. Just a phenomenal display of how you'd want to act as the center or as the trail in this play by absolutely pursuing being committed to an open look and doing your job, right? Job 1, job 2, job 3. I'm evaluating all of these components of this play. So just a fantastic example. Now, if we go back and look at the previous play, that was missing. Bottom line, that was missing. We did not, nothing about the body language of the officials said that they were motivated at all costs to get an open look on the play, right? When we break down, when we analyze our game video, and we're looking at our positioning, we can't always get the best look. That's a given. We try to anticipate, we try to be in position, etc. But when we don't have a look, we need to see a body language from the official that is high alert. I'm out of position. I'm fighting. I want that open look because I'm committed to it. Because obviously, having an open look on plays is the number one factor in call accuracy. Hey, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I'm getting to the end of the video. Much appreciated. We do have additional videos available. Check those out. But if you do me a favor right now and just like this video, if you felt it provided value to you, if you want to share it to your association, your group, that's much appreciated so we can all get better together here at abetterofficial.com. Take care. Bye-bye.